How's everyone doing this morning? Hey, good. Yeah, this is gonna be man, this is gonna be very. I can definitely relate to the content I'm about to share right now. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button right there. Keep the news coming to you. Yes, this is Byron Bradford again. And as you've seen in my title there, I mentioned Clinton, Obama, and Biden. Of course, what they all have in common, they're part of a Democratic administration. I'm not saying Democrats, but they're part of a Democratic administration. And one thing because under Clinton's, I served in the United States Army under former President Bill Clinton, as well as President Barack Obama. I came in 90. Yeah. So, and then I, I think retired right as Obama was in there, or before Trump came in. But I noticed a trend, and when I was a young soldier, really, you're just trying to do your job and survive and get things done. You really don't look at, the inner workings of what's going on. You really can't see that because you have other things going on in your life. Now, I will say this: one thing I noticed now that I'm out and I'm sitting back watching different administrations come in, and I remember when Clinton, after Desert Shield, Desert Storm, we had a drawdown, serious drawdown where I was no longer, I was artillery, but I went to a different MOS. Didn't understand it then, but of course, he gutted the budget for the military where people had to change MOSs and some people had to get out. They took early retirements. There was no money there. Obama came in. Mm, it's funny, deja vu. Now I'm a senior NCO. Same thing happens again. People offer early retirements. The money's not there. And lo and behold, guess what happened here in 2021? And Joe Biden gets in. Guess what happened to the military? And the previous video I talked about, he guts the military again. They're going, so there's a trend. Our country needs to be able to defend itself. And this is a way for people to actually do that. But when you cut the budget, you cut our defense mechanism, we can't defend ourselves. We're gonna be dead in the water. So, you know, I just shake my head because the writing's on the wall at the end of the day. These people in these administrations don't really care about the economy doing well because that's part of our economy. That's part of our defense mechanism to make sure we don't get overran or, get violated by another country. But I think they don't think that's important for whatever reason. I don't know. But another trend I noticed also is their families benefit heavily from them being in that office in that seat, and they do a lot of business overseas internationally. No one talks about. Biden's caught up right now with his son. Obama's benefited by getting his book deals and TV deals, and his wife and the kids are going to get deals eventually. And Clinton's daughter's benefited with her organization and his wife, and so is he with these $100,000 speeches. I get it; it comes with the territory, but I don't think you should sacrifice the safety of America so you can benefit yourself and your people around you. I don't agree with that. That's my personal opinion. Now, again, I looked at some from a previous video. I done some research. So now the army, or the military period, but specifically the army is in a situation. This is kind of what the hang up is. They're going to go from, I think, 22 or 21. I think it's 22 training exercises from 2021 down to 17 training exercises. When I say training exercises, that means National Training Center, NTC, which is in Fort River, California, and Fort Polk, Louisiana, which is in Louisiana. They won't get to make those rotations. And I remember at Bragg, we used to jump in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I don't think they do that anymore. I'm not sure because of budget cuts. We can't train. Okay, if you don't train, you don't use it, you lose it. Not going to be effective. But thank you for your service. I got it. All right. But anyway, back to the mission at hand here. So they're going to go to from 21 or 22 from 2021 to 2022. They're knocking it down to 17. Excuse me. 15 of those will be for active duty, and 2 of those slots will be for reserves. And as far as the brigade combat teams, they're now expecting the companies to fill in for brigade combat teams. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not going to work. I'm just going to be upfront with you. And Lord Austin, you are failing, sir. I'm sorry, you are failing. You're sitting here letting this guy dictate things that are just unrealistic right now. You can't expect a company to cover down on a brigade. Number one, a division is the excess of, I worked in division level, that's an excess of 10,000 people. 2ID. Okay, that's division level is 10,000. You go to a brigade level, you're looking at 5,000 people, 5,000 soldiers. You expect a company to be able to cover the ground a brigade or brigade can cover. To even think that's realistic is just insane. It is ludicrous, as Michael Tyson used to say. It's ludicrous. It is ludicrous. Ladies and gentlemen, we better wake up because we think what we seen in DC in January, if we continue to defund, not the police, and we continue to defund our military, that what you've seen in DC will not be Americans doing that. It will be other countries coming in doing that same thing, but they're going to be doing it in every single state and capital around the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen. We need to wake up and understand what is happening. You cannot gut your military and think you're going to have a sustainable representation in the UN or any other place because they're going to take advantage of you eventually. So, yes, it boils down to it. Yeah, unfortunately, the Clinton administration started it. He didn't start it. I just started paying attention because I was in at that point in time. Obama, he came back. He did it again. Now I'm starting to pay attention. I'm starting to look a little bit. Now, this put the nail in the coffin for me when Joe Biden come in and done the same exact thing these other two guys did. He just continuing their policies, their administration, and Hillary Clinton would have done it the same thing. So unfortunately, for the Republican Party, we got to figure out something because we cannot continue to just know. We need to have people of character, and there are plenty of people out there. They need to do a better job of trying to find people to represent all the American people, and let's get rid of this splitting down the middle hairs. No, this is about keeping our country safe. That's why I put my life on the line for 29, almost 30 years, is keeping this country safe so our kids and grandkids can have a place to call home and we're not digressing and going backwards. We can move forward. Again, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Again, these Democratic administrations, it's not about being, what I'm talking about is not being about Republican or Democrat. I'm just looking at the trend when certain administrations get in there, the havoc they cause for the country as far as our military and cutting things and, cutting it. And you're cutting money. What's funny is you're cutting money from that defense budget, and that's the only budget you're cutting. And you're actually talking about we're going to allocate more money, 15% more money in these other areas. We're going to fund these areas more, and we're going to defund our military. People are up in arms about defunding the police. Totally get it. I have a brother that's in law enforcement, son that's in law enforcement. I don't agree with that concept either. Well, but we're defunding the military. That's even worse. I'm like, what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? We got to figure it out. But anyway, more videos coming soon. Thank you for your time. Keep watching. Do me a favor again. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this country turned around. Have a great day.